going on? Junior with S.O.T Metalworks. Hopefully you guys are doing fine and dandy out there in YouTube land. So what do we got going on today? Well, we got a very high profile client. Got to get him squared away. So that is no other than Letsdig18 himself. I mean, that's a pretty big situation right there to be dealing with. I mean, it's a pretty high profile client, if I must say so. So what do we got going on? So Chris has contacted us to do a grill for his Volvo articulated truck. He wants the front grill with his logo and stuff in it. So we're going to see if we can do that. Now, he is in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. We are in Kentucky. I'm not going to just drive over there and find out what size of everything that we need. So we may have incorporated a little pre-planning. He may have been down there talking with Dirt Perfect about the situation and wanted to get it squared away. So they sent me back this. So Dirt Perfect went down there. He brought back this right here, as you can see. Good cardboard template to cut this joker out with. Put the Letsdig18 logo in there. Maybe even get the Letsdig18 on the bottom there. Have it squared away. So I don't know. We'll see how good I can transfer this to this. What do you guys think? You think we can do it? I think we can. Shouldn't be that difficult, right? Famous last words. Shouldn't be that difficult. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So let's get on the shop saver, get this joker drawed up. Probably next thing you guys will see is a little CNC plasma running there, and hopefully we've got everything squared away and figured out. Who knows? All right, before we get started getting this drawn up, went through and got some basic all-around measurements. 21.75, 31.5, 27.5 up there, 29.25 down there. And of course, we've got this nice taper. We'll have to get it squared away on the table. The thing they've got me going on here, the thing that got me with everything is, so you can kind of see where these bolt holes are. Bolt hole question mark. Not sure if that's a bolt hole because it doesn't look like the bolt hole they used over here. So we're gonna have to get a hold of Chris and verify and see if the ones they drew circles with are the actual bolt holes, and these were just guesses. I'm assuming they were just guesses. So we'll match those with those. We'll get it on the table, get our dimensions correct, get those bolt holes in. I will oversize those bolt holes just a little bit, and I'll probably scale this down just a touch, just kind of squeeze it in just a touch. That way he make sure he's got plenty of room to play with that inset of this grill face and everything, and make sure everything's all right. But yeah, that may look up online and see. Get his numbers off his truck and see if I can get a part number or what have you. Maybe I can look on parts book or something, maybe get some reference numbers, grill sizes and things like that. See what happens. It's kind of hard to do this when you don't have the piece of equipment to go down and measure and make sure everything's going to work out all right. So it is what it is. We'll see. He knows there could be an issue or two, so I don't think we're going to run into too much, but who knows? Just don't know. All right, let's get after it, see what happens. All right, ladies and gents, on the Letsdig18 on the Volvo grill, you can kind of see here, hopefully you can kind of see, I've got my border drawn out, all the sizes of the template we had, got my bolt holes in, patterned out and everything, fixing to import his new logo. Let's go to import, let's see, pictures, let's see, library, pictures, new folder. Should be that one right there. I think I already checked this. There is his new logo. So we'll highlight that. We'll come down here to the corner, down here to this little deal here. We'll hit OK up here in the top box. And there's his logo right there. We'll delete this one right here. I should maybe make a video of doing all this. Let's see, transform group. So now we've got all those together, no matter which one we highlight, and we'll come in here and we'll resize this to match this. Probably somewhere in there, somewhere in there, down to there. All right, let's center that. Transform, align, horizontal. Let's see, let's do center. Transform, align to centers. There we go. Looks like we'll have to cut through the 8 there and through the D and get it squared away. Alright guys, back up on the Letsdig18 grill for the Volvo. Got everything cut out. As you can see, the bolt holes line up mighty nice. Everything's looking prim and proper. Now, because we had a little slight issue with the torch. It started off and, I mean, it was a little fit there at the end and kind of throw that bolt hole off. It's not a total loss. I'll get that all cleaned up, get that drilled out. This could be for a future project, or if somebody wants to, you know, maybe purchase a Letsdig18 logo style font deal there. I don't know. But yeah, we went ahead and cut another one out, got it on there and made it all prim and proper. But got the Letsdig18 in here, 2 different colors on this front grill. So we gotta get those squared away. Gotta go through, get everything wire wheeled down, everything brushed up real good, cleaned up. Get these holes, make sure they're all prim and proper. Get our bit in there, make sure everything's looking good, nothing's oblong, anything like this. We oversized the holes on this just a touch on here, so we could make sure we had a little room for forgiveness on everything. We decided, me and Chris decided we're going to bolt these on. Later on down the road, if he needs to take this apart, freshen anything up, do anything to it, change anything, he has those options. And you know, if he gets tired of looking at the Letsdig18, maybe he could put, you know, something down there, whatever it may be, whatever he wants to do. This scenario give him room for options in the future. So works out pretty good, I think. I mean, I heard he likes Dirt Perfect a lot, so he may want to change this out, maybe put a Dirt Perfect logo in here instead of a Letsdig18, or he may sell the Volvo to Dirt Perfect. I mean, they've all been into buying a bunch of equipment lately, so you never know. All right, let's get this cleaned up. We'll get some primer on it. We'll throw some paint down on it and see what happens. All right, everybody, hope you can hear me. Got the Letsdig18 sign in here. Got the D in, got the Letsdig18 in. Make sure all our boat hose lined up. Got everything nice and clean. Making sure, getting ready for primer. Want to make sure all these boat hose fit. We went with these Allen head deals. I think that's gonna work out pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna put a washer on them. We're gonna double check after we get everything painted. I'm gonna talk to Chris about it. I like just the boat heads being able to be seen. We'll see what he says about that, figure that out. Sorry it's still loud, got the torch going. Always trying to maximize my time. Got Freedom Eagles going. It's absolutely terrible right now. There's so many orders going on, I just can't stand it. So I'm gonna send this picture to Chris, see if he makes sure everything is good with him, make sure he's happy with everything. And then we should be getting some primer on here and get some daggone paint on here. All right, ladies and gents, let's get some paint on here. Got the Letsdig18 Volvo grill in here. Yes, we are spraying with aerosol. Good old 2X. Nothing wrong with that at all. A lot of people have a hard time believing we turn out a great product with some aerosol, but we'll see what it turns out like here at the end. You guys let us know what you think. It's the way they make spray cans nowadays. You can almost get just as good a product right at it, with a whole lot less cleanup, a whole lot less aggravation, a whole 9 yards. So you guys know how we do here. One man show sometimes around here, besides the watch behind the scenes with all the admin stuff, but we try to go with the easiest, quickest route we can and not charge a tremendous amount of overhead on these signs. And that's what it's all about, I think. Turned out a really great product and being able to charge the minimal amount. Now, will this probably not last as good as, say, powder coating? No, it won't last as good. But that being said, it's going to last an extreme amount of time. We've kind of proven that over the years, testing, tuning, the whole 9 yards with all this. And you can't just willy-nilly some spray cans on here and expect it's going to turn out a good product. You got to take your time, paint everything correctly. Yeah, this is not the cleanest environment we've got going on here, but you get a small amount of dirt in it from time to time. But sometimes you just gotta take your time, go back, sand everything down, clean everything up real good, and see what happens. What do you think? I mean, that's not too shabby, is it? Not too shabby. All right, we'll start this way. Get another coat on, make sure we get everything covered real well. It's always a little struggle to keep things clean in here. We're not set up for the best paint booth right now, especially with these bigger projects, but that's okay. We will get it lined out. Looking at expanding in the future, we'll see how that turns out. Things are so daggone expensive right now. We're gonna lay back in the weeds and take our time to see what happens. I don't know how the heck people are affording stuff nowadays. Between gas and everything else, it's crazy, but this is going to turn out pretty good sign. Not too bad. It'll make the old Volvo look good, having this front end on there. There's a rumor that Chris has been dialing the truck up some, so I don't know if you guys will see this before or after he releases that. We'll see how things go. So this may be a upgrade to an upgrade he's already completed. So All right, we're gonna let that get tacked up. We're gonna get another coat on it, maybe two. Then we'll get the reds in here. We'll let them get all figured out. See what color we're putting on them. See how they look. All right, so let's get some red on these fine looking pieces and see how this is gonna turn out. Pretty bright red. I think he'll be happy with this one. He said red. He didn't say what color exactly. You know, there's 1,000 shades of everything nowadays, but I think this is going to be a pretty bright red to make him happy. I hope. That's one thing, guys, when you order signs from us, if you want a specific color, you know, name that color out to us, look it up online, see what color you're thinking about, and we should be able to get about any shade of color out there available. Things are getting a little tough to find right now, but they're not terrible. But should be able to do just about any shade or get extremely, extremely close to it. Because you guys know how things are right now. Finding stuff is being a little bit difficult. All right, we'll let that get all tacked up. Run these through a couple more coats of paint. Make sure we got all the edges done like I always talk about. Got to make sure you get everything prim and proper. Alright, got that done. We will get some more color on her here, and then we should be assembling this sign next thing you guys see. Alright, stick with us. Alright, we got everything together here. Got the Letsdig18 signs. We got our bolts that we need. Not going to put washers on the top. Liking the Allen head a lot better. Hopefully that'll be fine. If it does ever give him any problems, he can take them apart and put washers on the front. But put washers on the back. Lock nuts on the back so it don't come off. Making sure everything is prim and proper. These daggone nuts are not wanting to start, of course. Alright, time out. Let me see what's going on here. I trimmed these up. He said there's not a whole lot of room on the back side, so anything sticking through is going to be a little bit of an issue. But so far, so good. So I tried to shorten up the bolt length just as much as we could. One over here. This one started. Let me find down wrench we need. Probably could have had all this stuff ready, and you guys wouldn't be having to watch and listen to me do all the dumb stuff. But I'm slacking. It's all good. It's part of it. All right, let's get this tightened up. Oh, of course, don't have the wrong socket. Of course I am. It would only make sense. You don't like me. All right, this should be the right size. Yep. Let's go there. Good tight. Good tight there. All right, let me get the other piece we'll throw on here. All right, got the D. So D on here. Just like so. Bolts lined up. Trying to keep my fingers off this stuff as much as I can. Got a little oil on these nuts and bolts, so course, nothing wants to go as smooth as it did a while ago, and well, that's all right. Why is the thing not going on there? Always an issue. Always an issue. Easy peasy. Alright. Spin around here when we get the other two in. It's going together fairly easy. Didn't figure there'd be any issues, but you never know. That's why I kind of turned you guys on, because you never know what's going to happen around this crazy shop. I think sometimes the easiest things in the world, they just don't go very well. That's what happens. Now, see, it don't go well because I've lost my other bolt. Of course. Of course, you guys see it. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. I'll be back. All right, we have located said missing bolt. For some reason, it's like always in the last place you look. I just don't know. I don't understand how that works out like that, but hey, there it was, right in the very last place we looked for it. Joker's gonna be good and tight. Alright, let me spin this thing around. This corner, once it's all I want this thing to do is fall. Alright, one more. You guys think? Other than my big fingerprint on it right there, but it's alright, it'll clean up. Not too shabby. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, gotta get this packaged up, get it down to North Carolina, and see if it's going to fit or not. That is the ticket for this one. All right, so bad lighting, but there she is. Got it all completed up. Got the Letsdig18 in there. We kind of went back and forth on the design with a square around it or what have you. He was set and liked this design, so we went with that. But then got the D in there and the 18 looking mighty sharp. Got the gray. Got the red, just what he wanted, just what he was looking for. Hopefully, all these little boat holes over here are where they're supposed to be at. Alright, ladies and gents, so yeah, those boat holes, hopefully, couldn't find any schematics, measurements, anything like that, but their perfect was nice enough to help us out. He brought a template back from North Carolina when we went down to visit. Everything seems to match up really, really well on the template. I hope that is a go. Maybe a little adjustments there. I did oversize the boat hose just enough for him to have a little flexibility there, have a little bit of adjustment. Should be fine, but only time will tell. So we'll be waiting for Chris to do an install video and see him running around with this on the front of that Volvo. You know, if you guys need one, you can always shoot us an email, shootersoptiontargets@gmail.com, or you can go over to the website, pick out some of your fine signs over there and order those, S.O.T.metalworks.com. There should be a bunch of stuff in stock right now. We still have a few things out of stock. We're working to get that upgraded and new stuff put on there. So hopefully that's done by the time this video comes out. But we're going to cut on out of here. It's been a fun one. I hope this fits for Chris. I hope everything is fantastic. This is the third or fourth one we've done for Letsdig18. We did his logo sign. We did some other things. It's been fantastic working with him. He's like, hey, I want this, this, and this. I'm like, okay, here it is. He's like, great. So he's a very easy gentleman to work with. I like that a lot. So, all right, guys, we're going to get on out here. You guys stay safe. As always, remember, work smarter, not harder. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be safe.